to tell you how Lamaze is different, how it could help you prepare for childbirth, and I also want to give you concrete strategies and practices and habits that you can start today to help your body prepare for birth. Hey, are you avoiding childbirth education classes, especially Lamaze, because they're for crunchy people and women who don't want epidurals and that's not you? Well, you might be missing out on some really, really great labor prep, and it could help you prepare for labor no matter how you want to have a baby. Lamaze has changed. Instead of a method, it's now a philosophy, and it's really, really, really great. I believe that you should feel like a goddess when you're preparing for childbirth. You are a goddess. You made a human inside your body, and now you're going to push it out of your body. That's amazing. You should feel like a goddess. Lamaze education helps you with strategies and practices that help you actually believe that you're a goddess. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am Mandy, the birth nurse. I believe that women's bodies are powerful, and with the right support, we are unstoppable. If you agree, consider subscribing. And if you're not already in the group, I have a brand new Facebook group where I go live every week answering questions all about birth and what comes next. And that's what it's called. So I'll see you there. The link is down below. So Lamaze used to be a method. You've probably heard that yeah, that used to be a way that women gave birth. So you might hear your mom or an aunt or your grandma say, "Oh, I didn't do Lamaze," or "That's not how I had my babies." Well, it's different now. So Lamaze is a philosophy. Lamaze's vision is knowledgeable parents making informed decisions. Does that sound like something that you want to be? Yeah, me too. I have a goal for my class always. I want you to learn about your body, gain some knowledge about birth, about the process, what you might expect or experience, gain confidence from that knowledge, confidence in your body, and the ability to make decisions about your birth with your birth support people, no matter what happens in your labor, no matter what happens in parenting, no matter what happens postpartum. I want you to be ready to take information, process it, and make a decision for your body or for your baby. The work of labor requires a lot of focus and relaxation. How are you ever going to focus and relax if you're afraid? So we talk a lot about fear in my class, a lot about dispelling myths and getting on top of that fear, being stronger than that fear so you can trust your body and its innate ability to give birth, because you can give birth and it can be a normal birth. I'll talk to you more about what normal birth means to me, but I want you to start trusting your body and trusting the process. And I'm going to teach you how. I'm also going to teach you skills to minimize fear, gain confidence, relax, use your breath, even get some sleep, do some stretches, and help the baby find her best route out. I'm really excited to share this class with you. Let's get started. The reason I teach Lamaze is because I believe in it. They take evidence and compile it all for us and then give us tools and information to help us make decisions and have the healthiest, safest birth possible for us. That's what we want, right? We all want that. So Lamaze does a lot of that behind the scenes work for us. The Lamaze philosophy states that education helps women gain confidence in their innate ability to give birth and make informed decisions about pregnancy, birth, breastfeeding, and parenting. Sounds so good. So Lamaze teaches the 6 healthy birth practices, and these are simple steps that if you follow, it is proven that you will have a safe and healthy birth. So what are they? Everyone learns differently. Check out this infographic. The 6 healthy birth practices are simple. And by the end of this course, you will be able to remember them. When something happens unexpectedly and you're not sure what to do, you can remember these 6 healthy practices to help you stay on track, help you continue to have a safe birth, help you make decisions that are going to be safe for you and your baby. If you've attended my class, you might laugh because I show this always. But let's look at some items to help jog your memory. Okay, the first one. Isn't it cute? This is a caterpillar. He doesn't have all of his legs. My daughter ate that one and that one. My daughter ate them. But this is a caterpillar. And this represents let labor begin on its own. You wait and you're patient. It takes a long, long time for a bug, a caterpillar, to transform into a beautiful butterfly. But don't you think the wait is worth it? This means waiting until the end of pregnancy, until term, 38 to 42 weeks. An alternative to being patient is rushing. Oftentimes, providers might offer to make labor go faster or to induce labor because you're near your due date or you're just past your due date, you know, the day that they estimate that your baby might come out. Well, that is not what Lamaze recommends. They recommend waiting and being patient. Your baby helps tell your body when she's ready to be born. We don't know entirely that whole cascade and that whole process. That's why inductions can take a long time, and they can also increase your risk for interventions and risks. In general, risks. So to reduce your risk, let labor begin on its own. Did I tell you that these are not perfect? They're not great, but for number 2, move. M&Ms. M and another M. Move. My class guessed it, but only after I shook it. Move. Help your uterus work more efficiently. Help your pelvis move, and help your baby find her best route out. That is what Lamaze recommends. Also, responding to your pain. We are going to talk about pain today. And your body feels pain in labor for a reason. So move. If you remember that, it can help you alleviate pain and help your labor progress. It's far-fetched, but it is bring a doula, loved one, or support person for continuous support during labor. This is like you create a bubble with your people in there, and they don't leave you, and you feel secure and safe in your bubble. Not a good one. Okay. I like this one because it also gets you thinking about how you want your labor room to look, how you want your birth to feel, where you want to give birth, and what you want it to kind of look like. You want to create that safe space for yourself, like a bubble, a safe bubble. Did you have one of these growing up? It's a slinky. Think about when it's on steps, okay? You drop it down, and then it goes over the step, and then it goes over the step. This represents avoiding interventions that are not medically necessary. Not medically necessary.
Not medically necessary.
Avoiding interventions that are not medically necessary. That's really hard to do because how do you know if it's medically necessary? I got you. We are going to talk about that. You are going to be able to ask the right questions to easily understand if it's medically necessary each time, no matter what the case is. Sometimes when you have one intervention, it spirals into needing more and more and more. You at least have risk factors for needing more and more and more. And it can get a little out of control, and people can feel very out of control if that happens in their birth. They think that they make one decision and that's it, and it's going to progress the way that they're anticipating and that they have in their mind. But it doesn't always happen that way. That doesn't mean there's some interventions that aren't medically necessary, but we're going to learn how to know which ones are and which ones aren't. Avoid giving birth on your back. When you're upright, your body is using gravity to help get the baby out. So you can skip some steps and some time and some pain and possibly some negative outcomes for the baby. So you want to get that baby out. Use gravity, give birth upright. Number 6, super glue. Keep your baby with you. Stuck to you like glue. It's best for you, it's best for baby, and it's best for breastfeeding. And I cannot wait to share with you all of the ways that it is and ways that you can make sure your baby stays with you right after birth and you guys are stuck together. This includes kangaroo care, skin to skin time, avoiding things that may be able to wait, and improving your odds for being successful at breastfeeding. What? Yes, please. This was so fun. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you get notified when I post the rest of the series. If you want more and you want to dig deeper, you want the full lesson, today's lesson, and access to the full series, click the link below. It's there. I want to give you enough knowledge to be confident so that you can birth boldly. You do not want to miss any lessons or any of this series so you can have the best birth possible. If you don't have time to attend a childbirth class or something was missing in the one that you did attend, that's why I'm doing this online. You can learn with me. It's going to be so fun. Click the link below. There's going to be coupon codes, so don't miss out on that, and I'll see you in the Facebook group. I wonder if this is copyrighted. Really, the ball should come out when I tip it up. I mean, it's never going to come out like this, but actually it's never going to come out like this either. Guys, turn off the toy.